Hello and welcome back to Football Manager Maniac, and this is our non-league to glory save where we're looking to take Dulwich Hamlet from non-league to the Premier League. As you know, we're already currently in the Championship, so we are one step um, to the next behind where we need to be, and our aim is to take Dulwich Hamlet to the Premier League. But if we go straight into the schedule, unfortunately, we lost 1-0 to Aston Villa, which was a very hard game and result to take. Prior to that, we had a 4 game unbeaten run, which we enjoyed, but came to an end unfortunately. They had a man sent off. We had a player injured, and by that time we already have done 3 substitutions. Silly by me, knowing that I should always keep one spare just in case. That probably cost us the game from being too naive and actually going for it and using all my substitutions. But I learned from it. But apart from the the last 5 games, it's been very, 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 very difficult for us. As you can see, just getting a few wins, the odd wins here and there, the draws have really kept us afloat. We are 20th, but obviously those 4 games in a row that we've won really, really helped us. If we go into the schedule, well, sorry, not schedule. If we go into the league, you'll currently see that we are actually 10 points away from being relegated, which anything can happen. But we have a chance to hopefully climb up the table if we can get anywhere between we're 10 points away from 12th place. I don't see us getting that far on top. But if we can aim for, I would say we can aim for about maybe 16th, maybe. That would probably be a bit more realistic, to be honest with us. But as you can see, yep, we are 20th, 10 points ahead from Hull, who are at the bottom, and hopefully we'll be able to make it and obviously keep us there. I think there's about 10 games left, if I am correct, but hopefully we'll be able to keep going and actually stay in this league. If we can continue going to the league, then that's fine. But as you can see here, all I've done is just got scout reports of some of the teams, just because then I'll be able to have an idea of who may want to come for me and then come to me. Sorry, then I can use that for next season. Again, what's it face again? Again, that's hopefully that we be able to stay in the league. I did find some really good players, I must say, while just doing a bit of search, but you need quite a bit of money to be honest with all of these things. But I'm really, really trying to make a real big push for next season. Hopefully we are actually still in the championship. There's still a long way to go, and I'm not going to get carried away. We still have a lot to do. Um, we're nowhere near finished article or the finished team to start going up to um, get promoted. But you never know. If we bring in some players, hopefully we'll be able to sort it out. Um, and that's it. And unfortunately, one of the players was looking at, he has gone to Nims, and this is just a striker we are just looking at. It's not too bad. Composure between 12 and 19. Really, really looking to try and look at some players that we can get, but we'll see how that goes. But our next game is obviously Reading in the FA Cup, third round. And to be honest, if I'm honest with you, yes, that will give us some money. But at the moment, the most important thing I believe is us solidating our status in the championship. If we can do that, and hopefully we get some money, I'm hoping that would be good. Then we can start literally getting the team better. Obviously, some of these people here, he's gone, so we obviously can't get him. There's a lot of players here that I really want to go for, and um, it's very frustrating. Because I know a lot of these players are gonna really go. Um, but we don't have the money. That's the thing. I'm just going to finalize that. If that's a player, if this is a player that we can bring in, that will be brilliant. Composure, first touch, header in. Passing is not that great, but there's a lot of things that we can use this player for. Personally, but let's see. We are looking around to see how we can do that. Probably, maybe best I may have told um, my director of football to do it. But let's see. But players are obviously improving. Better league playing against better players. So obviously there's improvements that we're making. But in all honesty, yes, they're improving, but at the same time, nothing's really happening. And again, as you can see, these some of these players really want big contracts, and we can't. We to be honest, we can't afford to give these players it. Um, it's unfortunate. Could I have changed the wage budget a bit? Yes, I could have. But we don't want to put ourselves in trouble. There's probably a lot of players we need to get rid of, to be honest. We've got a lot of people and quite a bit of money. Um, but hopefully next season we'll have a good transfer budget. Right, so Anton Wilkes is back from injury, and that's it. We're still getting some more scouting reports from teams. What I should have actually done is gone to my scouting network so I can have a look at the players to see which type of players maybe want to come to us. There might be some first team players that may be interested in us. Um, we'll have to wait and see. Let's have a look now. If we go into scouting, there should be a few players. There's no recommendations, unfortunately. That's a shame. That's actually a real shame. Um, Actually, if we go into transfer, let's see what he's on. So he's a 32-year-old. He's only on at 875. We probably should just let him go, to be honest with you. Um, let's just look at his transfers and see what they're looking to offer. Let's go into the offer. He's worth 4.1k. We would just say if you can afford that, just they seem to want to walk away from it. I'm not sure why, but okay, that's fine. If nobody wants to buy him, then there's no point in me letting him go on loan. So there's going to be a lot of players that we are going to be bringing in, players that we are going to be letting out. So definitely there'll be a big change next season, but we'll see what happens. Again, there's a lot of players here, real players here that you know I'm going to remove from the transfer, and I'm gonna hopefully try and see if they will allow me to try. I'm going to check something and see if this works. Let's do a transfer. Let's do add to target and let's try and get him on loan. He is available on loan. Let's see if we can get someone like him on loan. He looks like he has some good stats here. But let's see. We tried to get the end of contract. It didn't work. Apologies for that. The dogs, nothing I can do when it comes to the dogs, I'm afraid. But we move on. And this is another person here that we're looking at end of contract. And we're hoping that we'll be able to get some few players in. Obviously, if we can get some players in that, then that should be brilliant. Stuart Wood, which is the striker. To be honest, ooh, just give a little scout. But I'm not really too fussed about that, to be honest with you. Let's straight go into it. And let's see what happens. 2 more days till we play Reading. Again, like I said, it'll be a changed up team. Um, if we win it, brilliant, great. But the money would be great. But for me right now, the most important thing for us to do is to continue being in the championship, and that's what we would need to do. So I'm hoping that will be sorted. But let's see what happens. So for me, the most important thing, like I said, is for us to stay in the championship, and hopefully we get some good money and we can start buying some players. But that's if we get the money. Otherwise, it'd probably be difficult again. But let's see. Okay, so we are back for the FA Cup third round against Reading, away from home, and we have made a few changes. But we're playing also 4-4-2 wide play. So we have Matthews in goal, we have Volkins, Bacon, Lewis, and and Wilkes, sorry, as our back four. We have Benyu, Figan, Sanders, and then after that up front we got Bowman and Bone up front. And hopefully, this is just to give them a bit of a run out. If I'm honest with you, again, like I said, it's just one of those things there where we're just going to give people a run out. The most important thing is for people just to get a bit of fitness going, and after that we start off again in the championship. Yes, it's good, great to have some cup money, but realistically as well, the most important thing for us is to hopefully stay in the championship. So if we can get everyone injury free and not injured, then that would be great. But that's already a goal, and that's poor goalkeeping by Matthews. They cross the ball in, and Ben Pearson heads it, and he manages to touch it into the to goal. So already, and within 5 minutes, we're already down a goal against Reading. But if you then look at Reading, the players they've got a Babacar and stuff like that. So that's actually a lot. Um, to have a player like of that ability. But we continue going with the ball into Sounders, who plays it into Bone. Bone plays the ball over and crosses it in, and it's a poor cross. Um, you know what? There's no point. Let's work it into the box. It just makes a lot more sense personally for me. Clearly, we can't cross a ball in. So Reading have the ball, and now they're under counter attack now, and they just skipping through my players, and we managed to make the tackle or foul, whatever way you want to make it. And we've got the ball here with Fagan, and plays it into Bolden. And then this is what we want with our 4-4-2 wide play, but they want to play it more central. And there's just no communication towards players. He passes it, he runs away. And this player here, I don't know how to pronounce his name, he just keeps on running. And Abubuka has it, and it's close. I thought that was a goal already, but it's not. It's 10 minutes have gone. We ain't had a shot on target. It's never great, and possession is mainly with them. Let's just see how this goes anyway. But yeah, I'm not expecting much. We'll see how it goes. This is just to give them a bit of a run out to when there's a few players that maybe doesn't play that much, to just get some game time and get some match fitness. That's what they're there for. But let's see what happens. Um, at the moment, nothing much is happening, but we still expect them to at least do something. So let's demand more from the players, and some of them, and Sanders seems to be pressured by that. But at least we've then gone into having shots now, which is a good thing. But let's see how that goes. So far, nothing else is happening. 37 minutes have gone, and it's still 1-0 to Reading. But you know, if we can snatch a victory out of this, that'll be good. But our main focus has to be the championship and staying in the championship. If you ask me what I want, a cup or stay in the championship, I'll definitely stay in the championship. Getting a cup is not going to give us any money whatsoever, enough, sorry, to warrant to get players and go up. No, it's all about trophies. Yes, I do know that, but by us staying in the championship, we do increase our status depending on what we do. If we go ahead of If we go beyond our expectation, that should be fine. And I'm hoping next season we are actually really going to have a real big push. Um, that's exactly what I want to do. Let's go to get creative because we haven't actually done nothing. But Kelly with the free kick over into the box, and it's a goal already. And it's Dennis Apaya with the header. We're just not good at set pieces. Clearly, ball goes in and he just heads it. And yep, that's it. It is a different partnership in defence, but that's not the point. But I would have expected better, but clearly hasn't. Bowman's now having the best of games, so he might as well come off. We can put Sarkic in there, and he wants to be. Okay, that's the wrong person. Um, Sarkic comes in, and we'll put him as a advance forward, and let's just see how that goes. 2-0 to Reading. 63 minutes have gone. If we can get a goal in, that would be great. What I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to go for it. Just tell them to go attacking. Um, hopefully that may help. Winger wise, he's not having the best of games, so he might as well come off. I don't want to chance Whitfield or Lemanza, so we'll put Miller there. Um, yeah, I know he doesn't play there, but he's just gonna have to do it. Just gonna have to do a job for the team, rather that than being on the bench, eh? So he's got his chance to play a bit. Bacon seems to be having a poor game with walks as well. He's playing with a 6.3, and we don't even have a left back on the bench, so we'll just leave that there. 81 minutes have gone. It's all been Reading, and it's 2-0 to Reading so far. And it's Wilkins with the ball there into Benyu. Benyu has the ball, plays a ball over, switches it there to Miller. Miller tries to take a shot or does something and just stands there. So let's just see how it goes. 82 minutes have gone, and they're just holding the ball. Jones, let's just see what happens. Um, if we can get a goal, that would be good, but I don't see it happening. And Abubakar with the ball, and it's a save by Matthews. So it's a corner to Reading. To be honest, it's all been Reading. We haven't done anything in this game, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. Yes, we clear it. So that's a better clearance of the corner that we had. But look at the players they've got. McTominay, they've got a lot of good players. I'm not sure how we're meant to um, compete with them when they've got players like that. But it is what it is, and they're in the Premier League as well. Actually, I actually forgot to say, Reading are in the Premier League team, so to only lose 2-0, I guess it's not that bad. And that's it. It's been a boring game. We ain't done much. Reading dominated it, and that's basically it. But I'm not really too bothered, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, the most important thing for us right now is to win. Sorry, win. Sorry, is to stay in the championship. That's the most important thing right now. But we tried, didn't work. So we lost in the cup. So let's just see how it goes from here. And that's it. Thank you very much. Sorry for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Bye.